Yeah, they squabbling out there now. Yeah.
Teach your man how to squabble. Get that trigger next time, nigga.
You know, one of the first things Black Americans did after slavery? We ran for office. Our ancestors were poor and illiterate for the most part, and still they stood up for us. Nowadays, these Black leaders stand up for everyone else but us. Listen, whether you're white, whether you're Black, whatever, if you feel that these current politicians are not doing right by you, then you run for office and you become the politician who would do right by the people and for yourself as well. Black Americans, we have fought in every single war this nation has had. We have fought for this country even when this country consistently fights against us. It is time for us to stand up and fight for ourselves. Republican, Democrats, neither one's done well for us. Let's replace every single last one of them. Let's run for office or they're going to keep running us over.
I am Greg Marcel Dixon, and I approve this message.
All right. Welcome once again to the beatzillapdx official news break. And you know how we do. This is a mashup of course, the traditional lives that you are known over the years. And this is kind of mashing up my news videos with my lives because, of course, because of time, I have not been able to get you the same level of content that I was. So, with that being said, trying to kill two birds with one stone, and actually even more than that. So look out for another premiere tomorrow as well. So thank y'all who've been tuning in over the course of the last, I believe we are about to go on 4 years to this channel. So I appreciate each and every one of you, especially my day oneers, and to my members. I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for making this channel what it is and making it what it is to be. I appreciate all of you. Thank you. So with that being said, before we get started, please like and share this broadcast on your social media. Also, If you have not already subscribed to this channel, please go do that right now. You can do so. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, hit the word all. That way you'll be notified anytime this channel goes live or a video is uploaded. Now, finally over that whatever kind of summer bug that was, which a lot of people here have been getting it, because it's been unusually warm in Portland. So, and I mean, like I said, we went straight from winter straight to summer, and it has been straight summer ever since. So yeah, just finally getting the energy back. But I powered through 2 broadcasts last week. We still got it in. So we are here this evening. Cyber Time 100. Good evening, family. Black first. Yes, indeed. I see you, brother. Or sister. I believe it's brother. Tia to you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How you doing, my sister? He said, Beatzilla, I know you got a soundtrack for Bama. I was thinking about doing something like that, but in going through the stuff for this video, or for this live, I'm like, yeah, I didn't really have time to. However, I think I got some stuff that y'all will appreciate in its place. 25 Kid, welcome. What's good, brother? Black first. We got our sister Key Prince in the house. Welcome, sister. Thank you for being in the house. DSMS Sinister. Okay. Damn Sinister. Is that what that is? Is that our DS? Yeah, I'm not sure what that means, but it's showtime. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you as well. Patricia Slade in the house. Jersey City is in the building. Hello. Good evening. We have our sister, Miss D at Suite 201 in the house. Welcome. We got our good brother, D Foster in the house. Black First family. Yes, indeed. And of course, we got our good sister. Hopefully you are feeling better and a little more mobile. Get those likes up. Please like and share this broadcast, family, says Judah Queen. And she is a voice that you should take good word from. So go ahead and do what she says and share this and like this. Thank you so much. Good to have you here, my good sister. Let's see. We got our brother, dark-skinned brother in the house. Welcome. What is going on, my brother? We are going to talk about it this evening. We have Sidonian Snow, Black First family. Welcome. All right, got some folks in the house. We got our brother Iron Malt Gordon in the house from Oklahoma City, but living in Dallas. Yes, indeed. Welcome to you, my brother. All right. So one of the things that you probably just seen on the opening of this broadcast was this here. And so I wanted to go ahead and get that out of the way and bring some clarity to the situation, because already we have some Pan-Africanists doing a Pan-African tether two-step and trying to skip over the fact of who these people are and say, oh, they're Africans. No. Let's not give credit to where credit is not due. This is and you're talking about in one of the places where slavery was known to be one of the heaviest places in America. But all of a sudden, the Africans, if you don't stop it. Even Roots used to talk about Kunta Kinte saying that old African. They made a distinction even in Roots. But whatever. Reginald Jeter, Black First fam. Yes, indeed. We got our sister Oyela's Cadence in the house. Welcome. Yes, indeed. We are now officially international. Shout out to our good sister from right over the border. North, that is. Oh, grandma in the house. Jersey City in the building. Hello. We got our brother AK Sour God in the house. What's going on, my brother? Key Prince. Are you kidding? Somebody hit them with a chair. And Oyela Skaden said, greetings, everyone. Yes, indeed. So, like I said, there was something that, just looking over the different information, even behind the implications of the time, this is Black August. And of course, Black August is commemorative of revolutionary spirit and movements, and it's literally attached to the Black liberation movements of the West Coast. With that being said, we have Yo-Yo Queenin, or Yo-Yo 103 Queenin. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, so let me get this up here. Let me get that off. What is Black August? What is Black August? Let's see what they got to say. What is Black August? A look at what planted the seed and how it is commemorated. And this article is from like 2021. So it says Black August is a time to mark the Black liberation movement and death of Black activists. Born out of the Black revolutionary tradition in the San Quentin prison system, Black August has spread throughout the country and world. Black August is not only a commemoration or time for reflection, but it is also a time for self-improvement to benefit the world at large, said Jill Muntakim, a scholar for the former Black Panther. I butchered that name, I'm sure. Black August is for fasting, study, and exercise for 30 days. Muntakim said, fast sun up to sundown, exercise, and study the revolutionary writings or the history of Black people in this country. I think that part right there is important. Don't y'all? See, you're talking about the revolutionary and the history of Black people in this country. See, people seem to get all this when they talk this Pan-Africanism and seem to always want to leave out the importance of homegrown scholarship. And they're not telling you to go over and read some ancient stone and Kemet. No, they're telling you to go ask your family that was just a few generations or a generation or the next generation away from you, since you have access to them, or you can read their writings because they're not lost in some kind of ancient overthrow or overtaking of a civilization, as such times have passed. But nonetheless, that is important. Let's see who we got. We got Angelic Elena. Welcome, sister. Good to see you in the house. Glad you made it. Glad you made it. Jacqueline M. Jackson said, cut the check. Rock NYC. Or, well, NY. My bad. Dead serious in the house. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to see you back, my brother. Yes, yes, indeed. Okay, so going back, it is also important to understand that the objective of Black August is to build toward national independence of Black people. Ooh, well, what would reparations do for that situation right there? Boy, wouldn't that just change some things? We could really, really be doing for self with even half the leg up that all of these immigrants who've came to this country have gotten. Isn't that? Well, I mean, just imagine. Makes total sense for everybody else. That's how you establish them. Even those who say they illegally come here for a better life. They don't come here for statues or holidays or pats on the head. No, they come from tangibles. That's exactly why they are dying to get here, for the tangibles of America that was built on the backs and the bloods and the bodies of foundational Black American slaves. Project Leroy in the house. Welcome, my brother. All right. So let's see. When will atonement come for Jalil Monte? I keep telling this for brother Jalil, brother M. The origins of Black August. Just look at them brothers right there. Boy, look at them brothers. See, this is the type of thing that they don't want. See, they want skinny jeans. They want little Nas X's, little Xannies, and little Percocets, and Sukihanas. No, not being black and respectable is actually a trend. Oh, no. They don't want this. And by now, we have already seen the script from times past. So you can't throw fun at us anymore, which they often like to do. They love to hit us with the fun. George Jackson was serving time in San Quentin prison when he created the Black Guerrilla Family, a Marxist-Leninist group focused on Black liberation. Eventually, he became one of the Soledad brothers, a group of Black men accused of killing a guard in Soledad prison after an inmate was killed by a prison guard. Two of the Soledad brothers, John Clochette and Fleda Drumgo, later were acquitted. In 1971, George Jackson attempted escape and tried freeing prisoners. He was shot dead from a tower. Black August partly began as a way to honor his death. Well, and see, understand, honor a revolutionary's death. Not a good trouble. Not a stop sloganizing. Not a we have to do something for everybody else but Black folks. No. Okay, so let's see. He goes on to say, the year before George Jackson's death, his younger brother Jonathan Jackson entered a courthouse with concealed guns. Jonathan Jackson, who was a 17-year-old at the time, demanded the release of the Soledad brothers. Rochelle Cinque Maggie, who along with McLean was an inmate at San Quentin prison and was expected to be a witness for the trial, was unaware of Jackson's plan, but he saw it as an opportunity for freedom after nearly a decade of prison. Oh, Lord. He left to free three other testifying prisoners. McGee freed William A. Christmas, a Black Panther, who then joined the other men. As the group attempted to leave with the judge and an attorney and three jurors as hostages in a van that was waiting for them, police fired repeatedly into the moving vehicle. Three Black Panthers, including Jonathan Jackson and the judge, were killed in the shooting. One hostage was paralyzed for life. Wow, what that say about them? What that say about the police? It was like, screw that judge. We ain't letting these niggas leave. I mean, they literally shot the judge. Oh, man. See, yeah, Key Prince, they was about that life for real. And that's the one thing they don't want people coming along with this spirit and this attitude and this energy, because when you start seeing folks stand up like that, when we're already telling you we're not taking these political games anymore, the energy is hitting different. The energy is hitting real different, ain't it? Yeah. See, like I said, I could have went Could have went the joke route with it. I mean, we might still see some things, but like I said, there's some things that I noticed, and there's one of these videos that I need to play that I want to just examine something I noticed that I don't know if how many people caught it, or they might not have necessarily seen the angle I did, but there's something I want to show y'all. But we're going to get to that. Because again, this also has to deal with, what are we talking about here? We're talking about law enforcement. Let's keep that in mind. As the group attempted to leave with it was paralyzed for life. The lone surviving Black Panther was Rochelle McGee, now 82 years old, who has spent nearly 6 decades in prison for his participation in the deadly escape attempt. Good grief. That is ridiculous. That violent moment, also planted the seeds of Black August. On August 1st, 1978, Katari Golden, who had been in prison since 1967, was playing a game of football on the San Quentin yard when he fell and hit his head. The prison staff did not immediately provide emergency care, reports say. Golden bled out into what is thought to have been a preventable death. The incidents back-to-back led to a creation of Black August. Members of the Black Guerrilla family wanted to commemorate the Jackson brothers, Golden, and others along the way. They realized that other significant events in the Black diasporic history occurred in the month of August as well, including Nat Turner's rebellion. Haiti's revolutionary was the birth of Marcus Garvey. So I guess the Haitian Revolution. They created their Black August commemoration. Okay, well, with this they created their Black August commemoration. Black August emerged from the prison system resistance. Hence the title of this broadcast, The Importance of Resistance. After spending nearly 50 years behind bars, Mr. Brother M was released from prison last year. He continues his activist work by lecturing and speaking. He is a community organizer with Citizen Action of New York. Brother M underscores the point that it's essential to remember Black August as emerging from the prison system. Quote, the tradition comes out of the prison system, out of the revolutionary traditions of resistance, out of the prison system. That's important. He said, we have to fight for their freedom and liberation as well. Our determination in terms of Black August is not to forget our political prisoners. All power to the people. Notable moments in August tied to anti-racist history. Number 1, August 20th, 1619. People born in Africa, captured, enslaved, and transported to England's Jamestown colony, noted as the beginning of enslavement of Africans in the English colonies, which would later become the United States. Well, I have to add a little asterisk by that one, because there's a little ship about 60 years before that showed up called the Good Ship Jesus, which actually would have been Latin. It would have been called the Good Ship Ios. So, and that made its way over here with rum, mostly rum and tobacco, but it still had slaves on it. So it wasn't really like the biggest of the slave ships and slave trading ships. But if you want to talk about the first one, well, how fitting would it be under the same name and title of the very same twisted, perverted religion that has been pushed on our people? Not to say that if you believe in the word and the Most High, I'm there with you. I'm talking about these folks, what they call Christianity, which is nothing but Satanism. But we'll get into that. I mean, they'll tell you what God they trust. White supremacy. And white supremacy requires that black folks are absolutely on the bottom at all times. White supremacy, it cannot function without the oppression of foundational black Americans. Has it not? It's only known its success through our oppression. You understand what I'm saying? Rose City 93. What's going on, brother? I see you in the house. Yes, indeed. I see you. All right. Who else came on in? Well, I see my brother Sage in the house. Black first to the family. Yes, indeed, my brother. Welcome. Glad you made it. We got B. Mick in the house. B. Mick is in the house. So the crazy thing is there are serial killers getting 6 months to a year while George Jackson was doing 1 year to life for a gas station robbery. Just let that sink in. I mean, understand what they talking about, man. They do us so dirty. And right now, I just like to say, free our brother Ozone, Othel Wallace. He deserves to be free, as well as that brother in New York. I believe that brother in New York might even be Jamaican, but justice is justice. And I'm never going to champion any injustice done to any melanated person on the planet as long as they own code. With that being said, we're moving right along to August 28th, 1789. Enslaved people in Martinique petitioned for their independence. That doesn't even sound right, but I guess. How is a slave petitioning? But okay, I'll go with it. Yeah, I'll ride with that. Okay. Let's see. August 15th through the 19th, 1845. The National Convention of Colored Citizens was held in Buffalo. There, Henry Highland Garnett gave his speech, an address to the slaves of the United States, in which he called for open rebellion. Well, shout out to that brother. All right, dear. I guess that's why we don't hear much about old Henry Highland. We don't hear much about old Henry G, do we? Yeah, I can see why. So no, I don't want y'all getting no ideas. Black anthem in the house. Black first. Yes, indeed. All right. Let's see. August 21st through the 22nd, 1850. Frederick Douglass chaired the Fugitive Slave Law Convention. All right. August 10th, 1858. Anna Julia Cooper was born. Okay. August 1st, 1920. Marcus Garvey held the Universal Negro Improvement Association First International Convention. And I know some people were, why don't y'all throw him away? Ain't he a tether? No, he was very openly about being Jamaican and was on code. See, the one thing that every time people try to falsely invoke Marcus Garvey, they always leave out the part that they're off code while he was on code. So you're always trying to talk apples and oranges, and it never makes any sense. Because, again, always missing the fact that we tell you, as long as you're on code, you're solid with us. It doesn't entitle you to our reparations claim, but you're good with us. Excuse me. As you see, I'm still going through a little bit of a throat thing. Lord, let me get through this with my voice, please. August 24th, 1945, Marsha P. Johnson was born. August 28th, 1955, Emmett Till was deleted in Money, Mississippi. His mother, Mamie Till Mobley, famously made sure that Till would have an open casket funeral, saying, I wanted the world to see what they did to my baby. Rightfully so. And again, I will chime in right there, as we all know that Carolyn Bryant was able to escape justice thanks to this damn devil that they keep telling us Oh, man, y'all got to vote for him, man.
But I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump and you ain't black.
Right. But then you say things like this. What's so funny is like Narc actually puts this little post up. And then you do nothing about it. And then you start bowing and then you start entertaining that jam woman. And now you trying to figure out any type of way to undermine foundational Black Americans, delineating from every other group as far as it comes down to what is a bill or anything for our specific claim. And all of a sudden, everybody has went into full high alert. Oh, man, we got to go interfere, boy. We got to get in there. Never forget, though, it's a whole lot of money rolling around trying to undermine foundational Black American success, progress, and justice. Understand? So never forget that. And don't let these people fool you. Oh, they going to do, man, we got to, no. We're not being scared. There needs to be a actual conversation of tangibles. Because don't tell me, again, if offer the Asians a song, offer the Skittles community a holiday, offer illegal aliens an airline ticket and a statue waving by. I don't think many of the people would come here if that's what they thought they would achieve coming to America. And let's just keep something else in mind, family. You know, something I thought about yesterday, or it might have been this morning, you know, just en route and in transit. I thought about something because I'm looking at this cat. I'm like, you know what? Every last one of these immigrants who actually did legally come into this country, especially the Black ones, you know, they've had more interaction with our government than we probably have. Because they had to know who they were letting over here. Just think about that. Like when artists are around. So there might always be somebody in your family or something that's kind of close or tied to the government. I think it's a safe assumption to make. Right? All right. August 28, 1963, hundreds of thousands of people participated in the March on Washington for Jobs and Freedom, making it the largest demonstration on the Capitol in the nation's history. August 22nd, 1964, Fannie Lou Hamer, representing the Mississippi Freedom Democratic Party, spoke before the Democratic Party's convention credentials committee, detailing her story about trying to register to vote in Mississippi. All right, August 11th, 1965, the Watts Uprising began. For those of you who are aware of that. August 18th, 1971, local and federal authorities conducted an early morning raid on the Republic of New Africa's compound in Jackson, Mississippi. See, when you start doing for self or anything like that, you start getting infiltrated and they start implementing all kind of things going on under your own roof and the things that you're part of. And you might even have a leader that's still part of the government just so they could get Black folks thrown off. Just saying. August 9th, 2014, the Ferguson Uprising began. Black August reading list. George Jackson's Soledad Brothers and Blood in My Eyes. Joy James, Resisting State Violence, Radicalism, Gender, and Race in United States Culture. I don't know how you just stuck gender in there, but all right. William C. Anderson's The Nation on No Map. Wow. Assata Shakur's An autobiography. Yeah, that's very good. Huey P. Newton's Revolutionary Suicide and To Die for the People. Ruth Wilson Gilmore's Golden Goulash. Elaine Brown's A Taste of Power, a Black Woman's Story. Walter Rodney's An Underdevelopment of Africa. No, that's a conquering of Africa, brother. Angela Davis, Women, Race, and Class. Ooh. What didn't I just say something about infiltration? Anyway, Mamiya Abu Jamal's Life from Death Row. France Fanon's Wretched of the Earth and Black Skin, White Mask. Jalil Montakim's, I think I got that right. We Are Our Own Liberators. I had to get that one. Angela Davis. Are prisoners obsolete? No, they are not. Are prisons obsolete? The way the American prison system is, absolutely. You go to these other countries that actually are more progressive, because they're pretty much left untouched from the Western world while still having minor influences. You can get a lot more done staying away from the Americans. Edomites, that is. Gerald Horne's Fire This Time. The Watts Uprising and the 1960s. Paulo Freire's Pedagogy of the Oppressed, and C.L.R. James, The Black Jacobins, Toussaint L'Ouverture, and the San Domingo Revolution. All right. So that's what I wanted to, just kind of just seeing where we are within the scope of everything. And right now, the scope is very real. The scope is very, very real. Ain't it? I'm just saying. So before we go any further, I guess I want to get really into this press conference. And never forget, family, don't get people up here, these Africans. If you don't stop, I don't see no Africans. And truth be told, let's just keep it a buck. Is it really going to be the Africans coming to the brothers' defense? Oh, and for the record, can I just say, y'all stop calling that man a security guard. That man's a whole cold captain. That man got stripes on his shirt. That's what he took off. I got a closer look at his shirt. I was like, oh, he got captain bars on his shirt. Yeah. Put some respect on that brother's station. That brother's a cold captain. That brother ain't no security guard. Not that being a security guard is a bad thing, but I'm saying put some respect on his name, man. That brother's a captain. That brother is straight up a captain. Brian Henderson. The nerve of that back. Yeah, dead serious. A lot was missing from 1971 to 2014, I'll say. But they're going with August. So, again, I know there was a lot of things that was popping in them years. I'm just trying to think of things that maybe began in August. But I do, my memory ain't hitting on what I'm missing, but I'm sure there's more. Elijah Ben Judah. Welcome. Anyone got a spare chair? TNT said we need to work on the back end by making sure our needs are met when they are trying to cut us off. Our nation, our future. That is absolutely true. So true, sister. Let me see. There's some other things here. Where I gotta go to? Where's that at? Oh. So the young man that jumped in, that jumped in the melee. Believe this brother here at the bottom of the screen. That brother right there. He actually, his family put out a statement for him. And I guess he said, I want to get his quote. Because MSN, I guess they reached out to him. This is MSN, NBC, or MSN article. It says the brawl at Montgomery Riverfront has quickly become a moment etched in Black history. As the video, no, it's a moment etched in American history. No. Oh no, mon contraire, mon frère. You see that Edomite getting his head whacked right there? No, this is a point in American history. Oh, no. I'm just saying, let's just keep it a buck now. This is all American right here. It don't get much more American than this in Montgomery, Alabama. I'm just saying, ain't this that dude, he might have been tired, so maybe he just needed a little assistance, and the brothers helping him out with here, sir, here's a seat, here's a chair you could use. Oh, Dominique Devereaux said the chairman. Phantom meat, whack a wonky. Oh, D. Fossey said you've been cooking. What do I miss? Oh, man. You missed the whole breakdown of Black August, brother. Well, you catch, when we get done here, man, you can definitely go back and catch the that parts. Because, yeah, we went all the way in on what that is. Yeah, ain't no damn CRT there. That's absolutely right, bro. Whew, Lord. I'm telling you, welcome to the riverfront of Montgomery, Alabama, baby. Making George Jackson and Dr. Khalid Muhammad proud. Lord. Oh, yeah, not to mention the name of the boat. The name of the boat, though. Oh, man, has Good Trouble been... Oh, these folks is clowning. Folks is clowning. This ain't Good Trouble. Is this Good Trouble? I bet John Lewis wasn't expecting this. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. I'm talking about this is absolutely classic. Absolutely classic. Oh, wait. That's what I got. Wait, hold on. There's something else. Okay, I'm like, wait a minute. I just got something at the last minute. I almost forgot I got it. Bear with me, family. Bear with me. Did I get it in here? Oh, man, because I'm like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on, man, I got to go to my Twitter. Hold on. You know that little, as I had to open another window, that little Tay girl, I guess she passed at like 15 or something. But Tay, little Tay, she's one of those peoples, the Catch Me Outsides. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Where's my joint here? Okay. So do I have it here? Oh, there it is. Okay, I did bookmark it. I'm like, wait a minute. I thought I had this. See if I can download this real quick. Let me make sure I know. Oh, damn, I got music on it. Okay, hold on. Let me share this screen then. That way I don't have to play the sound. Because I don't want the sound on. Turn audio off. Oh, yeah. So if y'all didn't know, and I know that Tariq had mentioned it. I think he mentioned it in either his live or his space. I know he had tweeted it, because that's why I saw it. But there was some sisters that went out to the riverfront earlier that day in Montgomery, Alabama, and they did like a ritual to the ancestors. And let's see. Yeah, let me get this on the screen for you real quick. I'm like, oh, word? Let me get that off. Okay, can y'all see this? Y'all see this? Check this out. So they went on a whole like pilgrimage thing. Oh, come on, man. You really finna do that to me? Okay, hold on. Hold on, family. Yeah, I knew the BS was gonna start. Yeah, good looking out, Twitter. Hold on. Good grief. Okay. Sit here. And what's so funny is when the when you first hear things like this, it's always learning about how all of these things kind of just came in line at one moment that ends up being a historical moment. And this is clearly one of them. Let me get this up. Turn the music off, but let me show you this. Yeah, these sisters down in Montgomery, Alabama, all the way going right down to the riverfront. Oh. Wow. Wow. Let me just play that one more time. I mean, wow, what are the odds? And somebody said this is about 2 hours before the festivities kicked off. Huh. Now, for those of you who don't know, Brother Phil Scott did a good video on the history of this area in Montgomery. And that area right there was a super duper heavy slaver zone. All up along that river. So it's something to be said. Like I said, when all of these different things just seem to come to line up together. So I'm not going to say it was just the sisters. I'm not going to say it was just one thing or another, because y'all know how I feel. I believe things have a way of working themselves out. And sometimes things have a way of working themselves out, and you might just have to end up getting that work. See, this is how it started, and this is how it was ended. Now, let's just reflect. Let's just reflect for a minute. Let's take a look here, and this is the footage. So the woman who I guess had one of the best views, because she was on the boat. So she's literally, and she's the one who actually, I believe, first let everybody know that this brother was not no damn security guard. He is literally the co-captain of the Harriet. So once again, shout out to the brother co-captain who said, hey, you called me out of retirement. Might be a little heavy, but I'm going to still put these paws on you. Do you understand how much they had to get on that man? But see, for most, when this thing was first put out there, I remember this obviously this is how you know the mainstream media was well aware of the circumstances behind this story, because they were silent on it for 48 hours. But then when they had to report it, just if you guys go back to some of their threads on Twitter, look at how they're responded to from the suspected white supremacist community. Just go pay attention to how they're responding. Oh, man, thanks for race baiting, dude. Oh, man, you're taking part of the race baiting bullshit, man. Why? They're so upset that this got reported on. And the reason why they're upset that this got reported on the way it's happening is because white folks tried to go ambush a black man, and the rest is now a chair in history. This is how it began.
That guy in the white shirt is crew from our little dinner cruise boat who got off our ship to go over there to move that black pontoon boat on his own, because those guys who parked there were told not to leave it there, and they left it there. So he's just pushing it off. That's funny. Took matters into his own hands. I love it. I hope the police give him a big old ticket. Ooh, confrontation with the owner of the boat. Those guys are all drunk. We all got to throw your ass in the water. Move, bitch! Get out the way! Get out the way! Get out the way! Move, bitch! Get out the way! Get out the way! Get out the way! Move, bitch! Get out the way! Get out the way! Get out the way! Move, bitch! Get out the way! Get out the way! Get out the way!
Now that's how it began. This is how it ended. Ooh-wee. Now, y'all got to forgive me. I'm eating a salt drop. I'll be done with it, but gotta keep my voice together. So please bear with me. Where's it at? Okay. Let me get this. No, not that. Y'all see how they lump dudes up, though. They really thought they was finna jump on that black man. And nobody was finna do nothing. That's what's so crazy. Let's see. Okay. Just 1 second. I got to get something in here. Download something in here real quick. What's so amazing, though, is shout out to that young man who swam. He just hopped straight off that boat. Didn't think twice. And went on over there and hopped off like it was no problem. Uh-oh. No, move that. Hopped off like it was no problem and got to work. So let me see something here. See if I can get this in here. And this is to give you a brief overview. To give you a brief overview of the course of events. But I also want to play a little bit of the press conference. And then I want to play this other angle. Wait a minute. I got to play this other angle that I saw that, again, there was something that the police was doing when they showed up. I don't know if everybody caught. But before we get to that, this is the montage of events. See? Now that's a straight up assault. Straight up assault. And he's attacking a captain, a co-captain. This man knows how to drive a doggone riverboat. Now look at all these folks on him. Now, again, okay, just to pause it right there. Where did all of these people come from? See, this is how, and I guess for all intents and purposes, this is kind of what being on code looks like from the other side, of course. You understand what I'm saying? This is somewhat being on code. So let's just be clear. Maxwell Jenkins in the house. What's going on, my brother? I see you. We got our good brother, Kid Gravity, in the house. What is going on, my brother? I see you in the house. Yes, sir. I'm just go ahead and give my little 2 cents on this thing tonight. Wee. And EJ come in. Now, what you got to come rush somebody for in an equal fight while he's tied up? I mean, these are your proud people, huh? Yeah. And I guess there's actually they found, look at that young brother right there. They actually found some charges on one of them behind assaulting a 16-year-old white boy. Make of that what you will, but all right. Okay. Somebody said these people might also be related distantly to Jeff Sessions, but who knows? Or associates, which I would not be surprised in the least. And so, yeah, we see what time it was. Boy, them boys hopped off that boat, and look at the co-workers. And here, right here, let me pause this real quick. I want y'all to notice something, because there was a person that made a very ignorant tweet saying that they wish they were proud that black folks stood together, but they just wish that black folks fought like this for black, queer, and LGBTQ just the same. Well, sister, what I want you to take notice of is that this is what being on code looks like. The black LGBTQ are present within the melee. Male and female. Black LGBTQ is represented in the frame you're looking at right now, by the way. So I'm just wondering, what are people supposed to fight for other than fighting your common enemy together? You wish we fought who? Ourselves? Because this is heterosexual, lesbian, non-binary, you're getting your whole smorgasbord of sexual or preference right here. And guess what? Your sexual preference is irrelevant in moments like this. T.S. Silverback, your choice on who you sleep with, Dumgani, none of that matters. This is what being on code is. I know it's hard for you guys to separate your sexuality from being on code, but there's everybody here getting it in. You got straight, gay, lesbian, whoever. I can tell you, I see a couple studs, and I see a man that is extremely, well, I would say, yeah, you probably are on the gay team, and that's fine. So don't get it twisted. Everybody's throwing hands. All hands on deck. Gay hands, lesbian hands, all on deck. Fighting for what? One umbrella. Blackness. Guys, get that lesson for the day? Just saying. It's what it is. Oh yeah. Also, women, black women. Yeah, black women was putting foots and asses out here. That's what was going on out here. Because, you're going to try to jump in. Oh, we got this. So black women was coming in there, stepping in, doing their part. Shout out to black women. Understanding where the first line of defense is, but when that second line of defense, they did not let this become a gender situation. They stepped in and handled it. Yeah, buddy. An OG right here. We going all ages, all access. If you want it, you can come and get it. Oh, man, why y'all gotta be out there acting a fool? I just don't know. See, y'all be making black folk look crazy, man. Oh, Lord, all that fighting and stuff. I just don't like all that fighting and stuff. Y'all don't get the hell up out of here with that whackness. Nah, man. Sometimes that's okay. We need to lift every voice and sing. But sometimes you have to lift every chair and swing. Shout out to Dr. Khalid Muhammad. Boy, oh boy. God says, the revolutionary spirit was present. August 5th, Black August 5th. Welcome to the riverfront. Where the spirit of Harriet. And you saw what those sisters was doing, commemorating all of those slaves that were traded over there. How many of your ancestors were slung through there on a riverboat? Because you can't get no ship in there, so you have to have river transportation. So them riverboats were slave ships too. Punk ass Mark Twain. Anyway, this the point. Let me get to this other joke. I want to play a little bit of the press conference so you could just hear the account of what happened. and so don't take my word for it. You can definitely listen for yourself, because I'm sure there's probably some angry suspected white supremacists looking at this right now saying, those race baiters. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. And oh yeah, shout out to that young man. Where's my cursor? There it is. Something else I need to see. So also, like I said, on that MSN article, the 16-year-old boy, and what is his name? I believe his name is Aaron. They're getting into it, but they're calling him Jermichael Phelps. His name is Aaron. Okay, so the family obtained a publicist by the name of Makina Lachey. She released a statement expressing that the family appreciated how people had come together to celebrate the remarkable act of bravery and compassion demonstrated by the young hero. In the face of adversity, Aaron selfishly came to the rescue of a fellow colleague, showcasing courage beyond his years. The statement read, "We are immensely proud of his actions and the values he exemplifies, standing as an inspiration to us all. The overwhelming love and support poured in from all corners of the state and surrounding areas have deeply touched Aaron." It continued, "Your kindness and encouragement have shown him the power of unity and the warmth of a caring community." The representative later included a comment from the teen shedding light on why he did what he did. Yeah, this is his quote. Quote, "I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who has been sending me money to help me get new boots," he said. "I promise I don't need any more than I already have. Thank you everyone for your support. The only thing I did was what I was taught to do." Viewers acknowledged the young man's courage with various social memes. And as you know, y'all already seen, the Aquaman. So yeah, shout out to that brother. They call Shaquille O'Gills. They tried to give him the internet is hilarious. But let me play a little bit of this press conference. Shout out.
All of you are here today to join us. I want to thank all the members of the City of Montgomery, Montgomery Police Department, Montgomery Fire and Rescue, all of our employees as well.
Let me give.
Been identified as Richard Roberts, white male.
Okay, let's get that.
Further investigation, but we're all given instructions on how to secure warrants on combatants. We have since consulted with and are continuing to work with the Alabama Law Enforcement Agency, our state police agency, the Montgomery's DA's office, and the local office of the FBI. This investigation is ongoing and more charges are likely. We encourage the public to continue to send us additional videos or evidence relating to this case. Those can be sent to Star Center at montgomeryal.gov or at our secret witness 334-625-4000. The victims in this case, the co-captain, Mr. Damian Pickett, black male, and a 16-year-old white male juvenile who was struck by the owners and operators of the private boat. The suspects thus far have been identified as Richard Roberts, white male, 48 years old, with 2 outstanding warrants for assault, 3rd degree. Alan Todd, white male, 23 years old, 1 warrant for assault, 3rd degree. And Zachary Shipman, white male, 25 years old, 1 warrant for assault, 3rd degree. We have instructed those individuals to turn themselves into law enforcement, and as at this time, 1 is secured and in custody. The other 2 are set to turn themselves in within the next hour. We are also asking for Mr. Reggie Gray, the black male, 42 years old, who was seen wielding that folding chair, to contact the Montgomery Police Department.
For what though? What he got to contact y'all for? He ain't got no charges. Nah, brother. If you talk to them again, you talk to them with representation, brother. Because no, y'all already got what y'all need from him. Y'all don't need to talk to him. Yeah, don't do it, brother. Nah, I don't think so. Little Namor. Nah, can't give him the Namor one though.
for further interviews and as part of this investigation. As the mayor said a minute ago, this investigation is ongoing and more charges are likely. We want to thank the public and the media for supplying the much needed evidence and video surveillance that we've received, and it helped us.
Key Prince, you said they took him in already? Say it ain't so. We got chairman already. I hope not. I hope not.
To determine the facts as they happen. Keep in mind, when this took place, the police department didn't have the luxury of the videos that we all have seen now. The police department was acting on statements and witness statements that occurred as we arrived. Now that we have more information, again, more charges are pending. I'm available to answer your.
Yeah. Actually, there's probably another reason why he also said what he just said. So I want you to, that like, he says it so smooth, so you probably would not understand why that was necessary. Well, you know, at first, you know, we hadn't seen everything. So, you know, they hadn't yet saw everything. So thanks to the other videos, now we actually know what was going on. Yeah, there's a reason why he also threw that one out there. I just want you to just, don't miss stuff like that.
When incident took place, when it initially took place, the police department didn't have the luxury of the videos that we all have seen now. The police department was acting.
Oh, the police part was acting, yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. Well, let's see what he's talking about. Let's see what might possibly be a reason. Okay. All right. See, y'all see all this that's taking place right now? Just notice that. Okay. Now watch your policeman down there at the bottom of the screen. Let's get that moving. All right. Now look, he's going and reaching in his little holster. See, he got his hand on his pepper spray. His gun, obviously, he must be a left-hander. So he's reaching for his pepper spray. There's clearly a white woman that is the closest person to it, right? What does he do? Let's see. Is he gonna move here? Why does this look like it's freezing? Okay. Now watch who he sprays. See the black man, hands up, and then see that the big man with his shirt. See, look who he sprayed. Look who he sprayed. So he literally sat there with all of this fighting going on. He literally waits until the white woman gets out of the way. Just pay attention. He waits. Nope, she's clear. Okay, run him all. You see that? I don't know how many people actually saw this angle. And I'm telling you, when I saw that, I was like, oh, that's why you said what you said, you goof troop. Yeah, notice that. Well, the police department didn't have it. The police, so what is procedure? If there's a melee between white people and black people, wait till the black people are free or the white people are free and then start pepper spraying or shooting at the black people. What, am I missing something? I mean, he's literally seeing combat going on right here. Why not spray them both? You could have sprayed both of them chicks together. Why, when they were together, did you not spray? Now he waits. Okay, she's out of the way. Oh, watch out. Now you're not doing anything, but let me get you. So only spraying in the black direction. Sucker ass. And then all of a sudden, now none of them can find it. He can't find his pepper spray for nobody else no more. Oh, wait a minute. Let's get in here. Man, let's break it up. Yeah. And they still trying to come and get it. Now look at how the black woman does. So the black woman cop, you just watched him get this man that just got sprayed. So I want you to just take into account what's going on right here with all of these. It's not too much of a melee for these police to not know what's going on. So just look. You literally have the big brother that was sprayed in his face with pepper spray. Then he walks the other way, gets attacked by the shirtless white man over here who's standing worry-free next to the cop. And now, after him having to knock the white lady down, that knowing he is pepper sprayed, he's being attacked by two people while just trying to recover from being pepper sprayed in the face by this police officer who made sure he's only pepper spraying black people. And now the black woman cop standing right there watching that man get assaulted by two white folks, a male and a female. Once he successfully defends himself, she reaches to arrest him. She literally reaches out to him to arrest him. Now, this man done walked off. First off, has he not already walked off from the pepper spray? So let's just look at this again. Now he's walking away. Now they done came in front of him. The other guy fell into the water. And now he done hit her. Now, maybe I'm missing something. There's all this equal combatant. The woman comes over to attack him. And now look at them. Now, Mr. Pepper Spray, he's back. Now, I'm going to arrest you. So Mr. Pepper Spray only wanted to arrest that man or harm that man in the first place. Because they're only after the same target. And I just noticed how all the white people just keep walking around free. Well, we didn't have the right, correct information. And then other folks said, no, it was the white people who started it. Now all of us, well, we need the videos. You didn't need the video. You have a whole riverfront full of witnesses. What made you go out there and immediately start attacking the black folks? So I want y'all to just see this. Out of all of the things that did go right with this situation, these punk ass cops was on some straight bullshit. They went out there straight to, and these are all black police officers. Like, oh, it's black male. No, what this is police culture. Telling you that American police culture, whether you have black skin, whether you even come from the lineage of the slaves of this country, once you put that uniform on, you become blue. And that is how we have to now start addressing the treacherous nature of black folks who want to become law enforcement. Because truth be told, there must be some inner, deeper hate for black folks when you could bring your black ass to appear with these drunk white folk just worry-free, being as belligerent as they want to be, attacking people at will in front of the police, and then you grab the black folk that are defending themselves. What message are you trying to send? So I hope y'all understand what time it is with the so-called black officer thought. Where are we going to change it from the inside? No, you're not. See, the woman cop right here, hey, hey, hey. See, all this mutual combat, it's hey, 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 let me sit back. Until I can pick out a nigga out the crowd. Am I missing something? I mean, is that not what we see? And then here comes my man right here. Now, notice dude's hands is up. What are you spraying a man in the face for with pepper spray with his hands up? Isn't there all whatever threat there is? Isn't that over with? So what are you spraying him for? They're walking away. They're walking in the opposite direction of the boat. And instead of saying, get over there or just letting them pass, you make sure you spray them for their trouble. You're not arresting anyone. What are you doing? So here's how black folks show up. Black cops show up. Oh, there's a fight out here. This must be the black folks doing. Now, never mind all of these shirts that clearly say staff. Never mind the security. No, it must still be these rowdy blacks. And no, you don't see no white officers out there. Well, how could they be racist? This is what it looks like when you put a black face on white supremacy. That's exactly what it looked like. Ah, Kermit in the house. What's going on, Kermit? Kermit says, I just got into it with a friend that's an officer. He told me everything not about black and white. And of course, Chicago. Oh, they have to honor the thin blue line. And that's what I said. When they become blue, that's what they is. You put on their uniform, you are now blue. No longer do you need to keep looking at them for representing black issues or the black agenda. That should start falling away from your mind when a person makes the decision to join the very slave catchers that their uniforms represent while working in an environment that is historically known for its harsh chattel slavery and anti-blackness throughout Reconstruction. Are you kidding? To the present, obviously. Let's see some more. I'm just saying, when that dude, like, our police officers didn't have any, they didn't have the full understanding of what was going on. Now see, look again. Okay, so as the white woman is getting it over here, right? Look at this police officer right here. See the woman over here at the top of the screen. Watch the female cop. This woman is disgusting. Let me get around here. Oh, wait a minute. Try to grab somebody black here. So that didn't work out because the white woman got in her way. The white woman was in her way, busy attacking the sister. So she couldn't arrest the sister at the moment because she was busy getting attacked. So the white woman, or so the black officer, just had to step away and get out of the white woman's way as she just wails on the sister from behind. So, I mean, what the hell are we seeing here? This is absolutely astonishing. Don't ever tell me nothing about no black cops. Damn that. You actually literally came out there and started attacking black folks on the man. May your ancestors choke you out in your sleep. Hey, do you like Freddy Krueger? Come visit you in your dreams. There you go. Yeah, you need a seat, ma'am. And here you go again. Here go RoboCop. Oh, and her. I bet you they some tethers. How much you want to bet they some tethers? I bet you they some tethers. All of this horse shit right here. Oh, you know they ain't born and raised in no Alabama. Them women. Oh no, man. Bumba Clyde. You get over here. She probably done fully adopted the country accent. Where are you from? Jamaica. Oh, hold on. Because this is ridiculous. And yeah. And what's up with this? Let's take this man down. Meanwhile, all these white folks over here just standing free, Stay in the fridge. It's all gravy. Cyberdyne, thank you for the Cash App. Thank you for the Cash App donation. Cyberdyne, peace, power, blessings, and protection be up on you and yours. Yes, indeed. Boy, these folks are something else. King Gravity, Yachty's would have been daggering. Man, the thing is that's weird here is that I don't know if you saw this, King Gravity, because you might have got here a little late. But did you see the little Pan-African move they pulled? So yeah, that's why I went ahead and fixed it for him. Fact check. Oh, the Africans in Alabama. Africans and Alabama. Africans in Alabama. If there's Africans in Alabama, they're police officers. They are law enforcement if that's the case. You understand me? Don't kid yourselves. And you most definitely aren't fooling us. You getting them tomorrow? Boy, oh boy, they didn't hesitate. They didn't hesitate. Oh yeah, family, and be on the lookout for tomorrow's premiere. We have to touch on another. Y'all know it's a good one because I can't even say it without laughing. But we're gonna have to talk about a broken tool. And no, not Lizzo and the new 6 other ex-employees that are talking about her overly abusive ways. No, we're talking about recent divorcee, dress-wearing, ball gown enjoying Billy Porter, who recently told a London interviewer that the issues of Hollywood that are going on have affected him so much that he had to sell his house. That Hollywood house is gone, baby. And also his movie is shot. He was going to play James Baldwin. That's over with. You going to have this dude play James Baldwin? Yep, that's done. So we talking about that tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that premiere. You don't want to miss it. It will be an enjoyable one. It's I think it's close to about a half hour. So y'all will enjoy that. Key Prince. Yeah, we discussed that as well. Yeah, we discussed that as well. Oh Lord. So yeah, I already took care of that. So that video is already done. So yeah, but I really wanted y'all to see how things transpired and what. So let me play the police conference, which some of y'all probably have not, and I ain't gonna play too much of it, but I do want y'all to hear what the issue was.
Statements and witness statements that occurred.
Now, your police were unnecessarily violent to the black people on scene.
I'm available to answer your questions, but that sums up where we are at this time, sir. Not at this time. We know one individual has turned himself in. He is in the custody of the
Okay, wait a minute, let me go back here.
Boat owner and his family. As the Harriet attempted to dock in its designated space, designated and reserved due to the gangway access as well as the mooring requirements, the private boat was docked in its space, prohibiting safe docking of the Harriet. The captain of the Harriet remained away from the dock for nearly 40 to 45 minutes as he attempted to contact the operators of the private boat via PA system. They were only responded to with obscene gestures, curse words, and taunting. The co-captain was then picked up by a separate vessel and brought to the pier in an attempt to have a conversation with the private boat owners and or have those boats moved so that the Harriet could dock. A confrontation ensued between the co-captain and Mr. Pickett, the co-captain, being attacked by several members of the private boat. Several members of the Harriet II came to Mr. Pickett's defense, engaging in what we all have seen since on social media. I'll give you a timeline as to the way the calls came in and the Montgomery Police Department's response. The original call came in at 7 p.m. as a typical disturbance. The caller, who was the captain of the Harriet, was very calm and not in distress. As additional calls were received, at 7:15 p.m., the call was dispatched to the Montgomery Police Department. 7:18, the first units, 4 Montgomery Police Department officers arrived on scene, with 3 shortly thereafter. 13 individuals were detained and brought to police headquarters for questioning and interviews. Those interviews lasted several hours. At that time, all parties involved were released pending further investigation, but were all given instructions on how to secure warrants on combatants. We have since consulted with and are continuing to work with the Alabama Law Enforcement Agency, our state police agency, the Montgomery's DA's office, and the local office of the FBI. This investigation is ongoing and more charges are likely. We encourage the public to continue to send us additional videos.
Okay, so that's pretty much that. And that's pretty much that. So, you know, he's clearly doing some damage control because he has all of the video now. He's very aware that his officers got out there and immediately started being violent towards the black folks on that riverfront who were the victims and also the heroes of this event that end up taking place. So, you know, I hope that that brother Reginald, the chairman, I hope that brother definitely makes sure he gets some counsel and representation before he gives any kind of time to them police. So do not, absolutely do not go in there without proper counsel talking. You know, let me get that logo off because that's over my brother's face. Yeah, get that off, man. Go ahead, let our brothers shine and bask in the glory of some of the fruits that the revolutionary action seed has produced. And so I would like to say, shout out to all of the revolutionaries before, past and present, and all of the liberators going all the way back from the people who jumped off of ships, for the people who refused to give up their freedom while living on this land and fought to the death. May all of that sacrifice and all murder victims of chattel slavery, and that murder victim of chattel slavery is every enslaved individual who died on a plantation, who died while being somebody else's property. They are murder victims. I hope people understand that. There's no getting around that. And they really, really, really like doing that. But I just want y'all to know, there is no getting around that. These people are murder victims. You understand what I'm saying? And I know they don't, oh no, you get over it, get over it. What kind of individual in their right mind would ever be able to get over genocide? How? How does that look? How does that look for people who, you already are well aware of the things that have been done to these people, well aware of the fact that you have not made good on any promises made to these people. That is what America, regardless of party. See, this is where we can never allow ourselves to get into the conversation of party this, vote that. Because at the end of the day, every revolution required blood or heavy, fast, swift political change. And none of that came by way of a vote. It always came by way of the resistance. Resistance. Resist. That is the message of the day. And understand why resistance is so important. Right now, with what you're seeing, don't let people start over trivializing this situation into the joke type of thing. Now, we can have our fun with this, but y'all have to understand what other people are seeing and what other groups are worried about from this. One of the things that you could take away from this is the political implications of how does this work out for the Democrats? This right here is a do for self thing. So regardless if you hold the do for self line as a black person, this is what pulling yourself up by your bootstraps is, or jumping into the lake or the river, with your boots on to promptly kick off those same boots to stick a foot up someone's ass when you have to go defend your brother. That's what's supposed to be happening. And that is the importance of resistance. You don't let your people just sit up here and get jumped on. That's one thing we don't need to be doing. You have to make sure that we don't get lost on, like I said, we can definitely have fun with this. But at the end of the day, we always have to look at who's looking at this with a serious eye. What are they taking away from this situation seriously? And so when you look at this is a hell for the most, I guess you could say, those people who subscribe to the Roman McCrae, that book, that book of his with Sanction, and all of these other people who ran up on the Capitol January 6th. A lot of those are subscribers to this super overly, they're trying to get back to their heritage. We're Scottish. Yeah. Okay. Well, I can tell you, if you want to know who they are, if you just open up the book of Genesis around, go just dig in. And when you start seeing people who started calling themselves dukes, it might make a little sense to you, because there's still people who do that right now. They're over there in Sussex, and I don't know, maybe Duke of Earl or something like this might ring a bell, but just let me know if you know what family they particularly hail from. I don't know. But if you ever wondered how that show ends, I can tell you, go open up the book of Obadiah. That might help you out. Just kind of looking there. Tell me what you see. And when you start reading that, I just would like to know, because out of practical sense, I'm not sending you to church. I'm sending you to history and also your future. Just take a look at what some things are said, because you don't have to look at that as a religion. Look at that as a blueprint of survival. And maybe then some people will start getting out of their minds. Oh, I'm looking at this, the white man's this and that. Look, believe in whatever you believe in. That's cool. I'm just saying, look at some of the blueprints or breadcrumbs left for you wherever they are. As we say, sift through the bones. But when you take all the big bag of information and toss it all in the trash, the only one who loses now is you, because you deliberately stopped yourself from getting all the information you could to be strategic against your long-standing enemy. Don't turn nothing down but your collar, family. Get that information, sift through it, see what sticks. That now you can throw away the rest. You understand what I'm saying? Just giving you a little bit of game. So, with that being said, I again salute and honors, double, triple, quadruple honors to all of the revolutionaries and all of those who have sparked revolution and even made sure that we would still be here today throughout all of their suffering. Make sure you show honor to those ancestors. Not saying that anything over in Africa is wrong to represent. However, that ain't who you hail from. You know you're here because of the peoples whose body and blood is in this soil, and some of it's in these university pillars and these monuments that some of these slaves that couldn't read designed. How intelligent are you as a person that can't even read? But you can be a carpenter. Don't ever belittle your own ancestors talking about ancient civilization. Look where the hell you live now. Respect what's been done here. We owe it to those people. Don't tell me nothing about no Pan-Africanism. You tell me about that slavism that was going on here. These are your people. And what you do with that is you turn it around. Not giving nothing away. Don't tell me about something overseas. Nah, player. I'm telling you about the resistance here. You know how many people that went through different things in these plantations and still held tight and was waiting to escape, waiting to run away, or waiting to put slave masters to death? You ever talk to me about, no, we got to go over here? No, we don't. And just put it to you this way. How many people actually escaped slavery and never left the country? What does that tell you? They tell you they had a connection to Africa? No, it doesn't. Queen Nile, thank you so much for the super sticker. I appreciate that. I appreciate that so much, my sister. Queen Nile, thank you for the heart. I appreciate that. Peace, power, blessings, and protection be up on you and yours, my good sister. Thank you. Yeah, Age of Aquarius, no sense of saying you don't know. Kermit S. Winfield. I know that's right. Y'all see that? Y'all can't just escape the truth. It's real. Information's here in front of you. And there is nobody else out here that is hated like we are. They're now going out of their way to rewrite our history. Why? Because we are an exceptional people. I hope you embrace that. And hope everybody who's tuned in, make sure you take that with you tonight. Don't ever, 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 ever let these people say, well, I don't want to hear about being no slave. Your ass wouldn't be here if there was no slavery. Now, if you're going to tell me my folks was never slaves, well, then you ain't entitled to zero reparations over here. Now, you get caught up listening to Greg Carr, you just lost. TT Summer, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So, yeah, a shout out to them and our ancestors, and then these good folks down here in the riverfront, Montgomery, Alabama, historic August 5th event. Shout out to all of you, because it puts the world on notice. We haven't went anywhere. And this is absolutely the opposite of fleeing. That's why you cannot call these people Africans, because there was no fleers. Matter of fact, they fled to the fight. Brother, all these other folks is jumping in the water to get away from the fight. This brother jumped in the water to get to the fight, not running from it. And he's a 16-year-old telling you this is what he's been taught to do. He was not taught to leave and flee and backstab his other kinsmen. He was taught to go over there and you stand with your own and you go ahead and put that work in, son. You see your brothers and sisters over there, they in trouble. They in disarray. Look at this. 3 dudes and 1 white woman. And now 1, 2, that's blocked by the pole. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Was it 6? Oh, so this must be the kid that got assaulted. So yeah, this curly top kid, that's the 16-year-old that I believe the older white dude with the turquoise and white hat. I'm pretty sure that's the dude that punched this kid before I believe it's right, either before or right after this. So yeah, he hauls off and punches a teenager. And then this is how it ended. But they also got lumped up for their troubles. They got lumped up real special. Oh, and if y'all haven't seen, shout out Uncle Jerome.
Yeah! They squabbling out there now. Yeah!
Ooh. So what they want to do is they want to change, in the midst of trying to rewrite our history, then we write some more while connecting the dots to our own history. So between George Jackson, Dr. Khalid Muhammad, and Sister Harriet Tubman, where do all of these other groups come in when they talk about our history? We and us. Professor Black Truth, if you guys did not see today's Morning of Truth, I would strongly advise you guys go check that out. Because that brother laid it down this morning and showed you what Joke Reed is trying to get accomplished with that madness she's doing. And which is just, that woman is evil, man. And it's the hateful tether class, man. We cannot ignore these individuals. And I know how much people have got into this their mind that unity only happens with linking up with people from the motherland. That's absolutely ignorant, and it's false. That's not going to benefit you. It has not benefited you, and now you're allowing these people to come in and basically represent everything outside of your own interest. While this is why we say tether, while absolutely cosplaying you. And oh, good grief. Why am I hearing that? Okay, hold on. Can't stand when that happens. A video will start playing and it's like it's literally playing in my ear. But I want to play a little bit of this. I will actually be talking more about this on Friday. So if y'all saw my Twitter today, I was addressing an article because there's a multi-pronged attack, and that is the importance of resistance. Because listen to what they're doing with this music thing. They keep trying to rewrite our musical history, right? So there's a reason why that is happening. So again, like I said, if you guys missed Professor Black Truth's moment of truth today, talking about what Joy Reid is doing with that weird mess, yeah, you should. Joy Reid, boy, she's something else, ain't she? Always, if you could find something out of order to do, let's do it. Let's see if I can get this in here. I just want to play a real quick snippet of it. I ain't gonna play the whole thing today. I just want to play a touch of this because I just want you to just hear how long it takes for this dude to immediately start lying about how hip hop was made. Hip hop is a form of funk music. Funk is birthed in gospel music. There is zero separation from hip hop to gospel. I don't even understand how y'all got there. You have a whole G-Funk era of rap, and they're over here talking about, Cool Herc. And when Cool Herc stopped, yeah, family, we gonna talk about this Friday. Yeah, we gonna have to go there Friday. I'm gonna weigh in on this one Friday, but yeah, right, bro. Listen to this, family.
How hip hop really does reach all kinds of people. It began as this art form that was devised by disadvantaged Black and Latinos in the Bronx, and it has burgeoned far beyond that. And as I say in the article, it has.
Oh my Lord. See, that's a whole nother thing. Hey, man, here's another thing that you might not know about New York. New York is full of Black Pentecostal churches. Do you think with all of these people out there, you have all of these different groups of foundational Black Americans in this area? What on earth was the culture going on in that area? Because people are like, oh man, and Black women, Kid Gravity Beyond said the culture is Black women flip worse than Joy Reid's hairstyle choices, brother. Because I've already did that part too, huh? I might have to repost that video or just start resharing that one because, yeah, we remember when black women are the culture. And what was the saying there? Because I used to always play that clip. What we forget is we can take the cape off. The reason why I actually don't really use that clip anymore is because with the success of New Black Media, what's that girl name? Oh, Tiffany Cross. She got crossed out. So we just waiting on the other shoe to drop, and there's a whole lot of DIEers out here getting done in too. Y'all, on that intersectionality, y'all have bought it. Y'all bought that line that there was going to be something else than blackness. Take it from Billy Porter. That ain't working. Take it from Lizzo. Oh, I'm gonna do all of this because they got me. Oh, okay. Guess they're going to get you now then. Ain't our fault and ain't our problem. Because remember, when you see us and empowerment, only thing that goes on people's minds like that is
no medicine. There'd be no mayonnaise. No medicine. There'd be no mayonnaise. No medicine. There'd be no mayonnaise. No medicine. There'd be no mayonnaise.
Ooh-wee. And so pretty soon you're gonna start hearing they're gonna have to ramp up on these like Sheila Jackson Lee. Oh man, talk about out of touch. Sheila Jackson Lee. Oh my Lord. Y'all want it. Y'all want this smoke. Y'all gonna get it. Y'all make sure y'all tune in Friday evening because the Democrats is gonna be taking it. They taking another L. Because I'm sorry, we just can't keep doing this. We just cannot keep doing this for these people. And just understand. Sometimes you got to kick over that apple cart. And it needs doing. Because these people are well aware that replacing us is their priority. That's an agenda. They seriously do have an agenda. Now, with that being said, it's so much an agenda. Look.
You might be able to see where I am, and as well, you might know what I'm getting ready to speak about, because it does impact all of us, our cities, our counties, our states. And that is what we're doing here. You can see clothing where people are losing their lives because we need more humane treatment dealing with immigration and dealing with people. That's why I'm here at Eagle Pass, to make sure that we are more humane with the laws that are working in the right order. The federal government addresses this question and fixes it, not an interference by a system that does not work, which is the state system of empowerment. We must fix this together.
Well, you see where their priorities are. So just remember, this is the new normal. What's on your screen is the new normal. And y'all trying to stick with the same old. Oh, let's go ahead and talk about immigrants. Now, ain't nobody listening to that no more. With this historic event going on in front of your face, you up here trying to represent us talking about immigrants at the border. Illegal crossing over, trying to sit over here and pilfer, and not to mention become police officers. No, ma'am. Sorry. Sister DD, thank you. I didn't want to put your whole name up out there, but thank you so much for the Cash App. I appreciate you so much. Peace, power, blessings, and protection be up on you and yours. Thank you so much for the donation right there, my sister. Greatly appreciative of you. So, with that being said, family, guess we've been at it for about 2 hours. And I think we had a good live tonight. So hopefully y'all enjoyed yourself. It was informative for you. Got our sister Miriam in the house. Welcome, Sister Miriam. Sister Miriam in the house. Yes, indeed. One of the good honorary co-hosts of the Certified Truth. And we're gonna have to be doing something about that. My schedule is so different and crazy, but I will tell you all this. With my schedule being so nuts right now, I haven't even been able to do like TMZ. And at TMZ, boy, they still been hitting the brother up too. They won't tell you when you test well. They just go ahead and keep having your own. Like, come on now. Let's keep it real. There's a reason you keep hitting me back. It's not all bad when I'm on air. So You already know. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, Kid Gravity. Shout out to Kid Gravity for the cash app. I got you, brother. Whoo! Kid Gravity sent through a cash app. He said just so he could hear that medicine clip again. Well, family, let me tell you something, because what you don't understand is, especially with these tethers, boy, they come over here and this, y'all understand, Kid Gravity Behind is our resident Jamaican brother and holds it down solidly, as y'all have already witnessed. And that's what I said earlier. We fully are aware of what being on code globally looks like, but we know what being off code looks like. Because when you're off code, you don't really have the mind like Kid Gravity do to come, hey, let me get with my brothers and let me rock over here with the good fellows over here. Instead, you look at people like us and our empowerment and say, Lord, boy, well, you gonna make Zaddy upset. And I mean, if Zaddy leave me, like, you gonna be like, this is what Billy Porter looking like right now.
No medicine, there'd be no mayonnaise. 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 No.
Oh, Lord, always be on the lookout for Broke Hogan. Because what are you going to do when the Moroccan mole comes after you, brother? Oh, you know, that dude Beatzilla, he's a clown. And your dreads is about as far back as that hairline, brother. But anyway, that's a conversation for another day. I'm sure he probably over here hate watching like this.
Shade tree nigga.
Oh, yeah, that was a little here, brother, but that's all right. Because at the end of the day, remember,
You shouldn't have been talking shit.
whew, Lord, 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 Lord. Rose City's hairline goes further back than Hulkamania. Woo! Yes, indeed it does. So, you know, for all intents and purposes, for the tether class coming out, trying to hijack, oh, look at those Africans out there. No. We not finna do the fake, oh, yeah, because, see, we gets it in just like y'all did. No. You don't run to the fight. You flee the fight. And with that being said, we understand what your motive is with doing what you're doing and saying what you're saying. But at the end of the day, it's just going to be one thing from us. Hashtag hands off our reparations.
You have no rights here. We're not under the empire's.
It never gets old. Meanwhile, Sheila Jackson Lee at the border over there telling Pedro, "Sorry, please, God." That's right. And we're gonna say, for the Hispanics created hip hop. Hip hop was created, and not just in the Caribbean, but it was also created in Puerto Rico. Yeah. No more. We are not your monetary mules, and we are not, our culture is not for sale. Rest in peace, Big Y. Like he used to say that the beer is not for sale. The FBA culture is not for sale. However, I am well aware that you probably got souped up on a false hope and said, oh, these niggas ain't gonna do nothing. You could come over here and I got you. So you believe, like a lot of these other people do, Zaddy has your back. But take word, and a good word from one of our foundational Black American icons when he tells you this little ditty that you should take with you and hold on and let it resonate and grow in your spirit so you can understand what's in front of you. Family, check this out.
And a lot of white folk have demonstrated eloquently that they don't have no sense.
And that's very true. Babylon is fallen. Babylon is fallen. Let it fall and let us rise. Can you dig it? Yes, indeed. Sheila Jackson Lee and Ketanji got paid in Jamaica. Oh, Jamaican water crackers. Oh, Lord. Whew. Black August is trending on Twitter right now. Black August is trending on Twitter. And Black August will be trending with a solid foot and a chair for the rest of this month. So hopefully all of you can understand the importance of resistance and what the implications of this Montgomery brawl actually mean. It will be felt going out and through the whole agenda that the Democrats were ready to attack us with going into the next phase of the political season has just taken a huge upending with this resistance right here. And all of the pieces are in place. All of this says liberation. There's nothing that doesn't. Liberation and resistance from tyranny. And then you have Joe Biden that you are going to try to resell to us one more time. Oh, y'all in trouble. Oh, y'all are in trouble. And the first person that says, we are acting in the interest of white supremacists, I got this one for you. Sambo. Yes. So lift every voice and sing, but you better lift every chair and swing. Ooh-wee. And I know somebody right now is like, hey, those race baiters. So, like I said, and like my brother Afro Elite always says, this is the new normal. So I hope that you guys are getting used to seeing this new normal. This is how things are going to be. There is no going back when you are, there is no going back from this. You understand what I'm saying? And always remember, being ready starts internally. Being solid reflects outwardly because it is what's on the inside. And sometimes you might be laying dormant for a while. But shout out to all that heeded the call of the call of action. And for all of you who think that those of us, especially those of us in the grassroots who made sure this went viral and who made sure this thing wasn't going to go away and who made sure that this took the main stage, again, give yourselves a round of applause, grassroots. This is your doing as well. You share in this victory as well. because this moment could not have been possible without also your involvement, your participation on the sharing end of things. And then the mainstream media had to play 2 days and $1 short with all of you. Also, make no mistake that the only people mainstream media is bringing on television to talk about this incident are the white people, not talking to any of the black folks with their footage. They skipped over all of them to make sure that white folks get money through this incident, even at all costs, because they still know white supremacy took a hell of an L. So with that being said, for those who think we are wrong for looking at this the way we are, and also understanding for those who think we are wrong that, hey, we should absolutely use our political leverage going forward. But we also have to remember this and things like this resistance also adds in to political leverage. Let's stop letting this is also the element of that protecting your people. You can't be in the mind of protection and buck breaking your very own warrior class at the same time. You have to make a choice. But if your choice is seeing all of this and saying, I would rather have all of these people docile and never ready to go, like E40 says, tell me when to go. Imagine all the Hebrews going dumb, 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 dumb. If you think that it would be better for them to have got jumped on and been victims and let the system sort it out versus doing for self and defending thyself regardless of the cost, just like yours truly, and understanding sometimes you may have to go sit down for a minute. Might have to be out here fighting for your life. But here's the thing. Brother Ozone's alive right now, regardless of his circumstance, because he did the right thing. Regardless of how this system tells you or whatever they try to do to break you, nobody has the right to take your life without you defending it. But for those of you who believe we do, well, I think I say it safe to say, I speak for myself, beatzillapdx official, those of you in the chat, everybody parting down with this channel, the grassroots, and the voices of new black media. I'm pretty sure I'm safe when I say I speak for all involved. And if you think that we should ever be anything less than this, well, then this song is dedicated from us to you.
Get up off of that cocaine and get up off of that crack. Get yourself together and get your mind back.
All right, family. You can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at beatzillapdx. You could email me at ourrealtruth@gmail.com. And if you feel so inclined to put some money in the bucket by way of donation, you definitely can at CashApp. That's $beatzillapdx. That's CashApp $beatzillapdx. And also at PayPal, which is Zilla Music. That is ZILLAMUZAK at PayPal. And so with that being said, make sure you tune in to the premiere tomorrow. We're talking about tool breaking. Right off the rip with that title. I mean, you already see where we're going. So, yeah, but, make sure you tune in. You don't want to miss that. And then Friday, we got to talk about this other situation, how they're going to another angle of attack, shall I say. And it is definitely the music, because dealing with the music is also dealing with the culture. So there's some things that we're going to have to kind of go through there. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, hey, remember, it's sometimes you got to step out there and be like good old Uncle Jerome.
Teach a man how to squabble. Get that trigger next time, nigga.
And then, you know, some of us uncles up every now and then, you know, we look at this and like, damn. I mean, because I'm telling you, if you ain't never been that 80s and 90s generation, I mean, I ain't not to say nothing about y'all youngsters, because the youngsters getting it in. But I mean, you know, hey, we you see how some of these uncles got activated now, didn't you? And so yeah, you these young folks and shoot, from the young to the old, make an uncle proud. And so just like that, what do we say? We gotta give them a shout out, but what?
Yeah, they squabbling out there now. Yeah.
Yes, indeed, family. You make sure you keep your 3 smooth stones at the ready. You stay black, you stay vigilant, and you stay alive. Black first, black first, black first. Shalom, family.
When you know who Satan is,
Yes, sir.
you don't have to kill him. No. The stone of truth.
Yes.
See, that's what you throw.
Yes, right.
Allah says, had we wished to take a pastime from before, surely we would have done it. Nay, we cast truth at falsehood till we knock out its brains. Every one of you that knows the truth, stand up and tell it from the mountaintop. Black people can't take it no more. So wherever you are, on the job, in the factory, I don't care where you are. If you know the truth, stand up on the truth and tell Satan, who the hell are you to try and pick my friends? Farrakhan is God's man, and you are from the enemy of God. So to hell with you. Stand up on it like a man.